Okay, what if I told you that we know far less about our history than we think that we do? Today, I want to go share a place deep in the jungles of Costa Rica. So, discovered in Costa Rica, I think originally around the 1930s. And by discovered, I mean put into Western textbooks. They've been discovered probably for a very, very long time. Found on the southwest corner of Costa Rica. I was actually just in Costa Rica a few years ago, and I'm pretty bummed that I had not heard about this prior to my visit, because I would have absolutely loved to go and check this out. And I was in the exact area as well, which stings even more. But absolutely, my next time to Costa Rica, I will come here. So most notably found on what's called Finca 6 or Farm 6. As you see when we zoom in, we have this valley filled with some farms, and here at the site of Farm 6, we will find a big collection of these stone spheres. Some of these are the size of a softball, but some of these get upwards of the size of a Volkswagen. This is a picture from Wikipedia. So the one in the back, I believe that they're saying is showing the diameter of the largest recorded one, which is 8.7 feet in diameter. So these things are massive. I think that equates to about 16 tons of stone. And by looking at it here, you can see how spherical these are. Like these, a lot of these look like perfect spheres. I don't know if anyone's done any precise measurements on them, but to the naked eye, a lot of these, not all of them, but a lot of them are incredibly precise, and they are massive. And here we go. Here's some of them that have yet to be unearthed from underground. You can see just the peaks popping out. So we have no idea how old these are. They attribute them to anywhere between 800 BC. Take it back, 1500 BC upwards to like 300 AD. So it's a big range. We just truly don't know. There's no way to carbon date stones. So we have guesses, but we truly don't know when they were made. But there's some really fascinating things about these, and there's a lot of them found all throughout Costa Rica, and even similar ones throughout the world. But today I just wanted to focus on the ones here in Costa Rica. So they found them in this valley. If you go just north east from Farm 6, we'll find some more at another site over here. A lot of these have been broken into. They've attached dynamite to them to break them open. There was, I guess, some myth or some legend that on the inside of them there was supposedly gems or gold or something of value, which unfortunately has not been the case. They are just giant solid blocks of stone. But more recently, I believe it was within just the last year or two, some more of these were discovered. If we go off the west coast of Costa Rica here, we will come across what's called this Cano Island Reserve. This is located 10-11 miles off the coast of Costa Rica in the Pacific Ocean. And they very recently discovered a number of these stones on this island. And this island is by no means inhabited today whatsoever. This is completely covered in jungle. There is some type of docking point for tourists or for people to explore the island, but certainly is not inhabited in any way. And actually a very pretty island here if we take a look at the outside of this. Kind of big, high cliff walls. And then if we look over here, you can see that in the distance there's the mainland of Costa Rica. So we're quite a ways off the shore here. And on this island, they have found these stones. And what absolutely baffles me and blows my mind is here's a picture that I found from the Google Images, like the street view of the island here, which there really isn't a lot. This is not a lot recorded here. But this sign is posted on the island talking about the spheres. In the very first sentence here, says, the raw materials from which stone spheres and other pieces derived are rocks geologically non-existent on the island. So these stones were not quarried from this island. They were not native to this island. These stones, which are in multiple tons of weight, are not native to this island. So not only were these stones quarried by a team, cut very precisely, and transported, they were transported across a significant gap here of the Pacific Ocean, which is can be some pretty rough seas. This picture depicts some barges or some rafts, and that's just some hypothetical or theoretical boats that they could have used for some of these, but looking at the size of them paints a tough picture there. These are just truly fascinating stones that they found. The material of them, some are made out of limestone, some are made out of limestone and sandstone, some are made of much harder materials that are close to granite. A lot of these have been, not a lot of these, most of these have been taken away from their original location. So there's very few that remain. People would take them and they would put them in their front yards, use them as decorations. Let me look at some more pictures here of just the scale of these things with some humans next to them. And here's one that was unearthed, and you can see untouched and how precise that is. Again, I would love it if anybody has any data or is knows if someone's actually measured these to see how spherical they are. Please share that below, because I'm very interested to see what that data looks like. And again, there's hundreds of these that we've found, probably significantly more that we haven't found. And these just absolutely blow my mind. Let me know what you think of these. There are other places in the world that have very similar style of stones. But let me know how you think that they got these from the mainland over to this island. Did they take the stone over there before they cut it, or they cut first and then brought over? Who was it that did that? That seems like such an operation. Thanks for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe.